Hi, Monica here again, and today I'll show you 2 ways to go about making coil bowls. So, as suggested in the name, first we gotta make some coils. As I roll out the coil, I want to use even pressure while rolling, using my entire hand in a long, smooth motion. Aim for the width of a Sharpie or a Crayola marker or a pencil, or the width of your thumb or finger. The first coil I will use as the base. Now, for the base, the longer you make the coil, the larger your base will be, and you can add coils if you need to make a larger base. Now roll the coil into a spiral and gently smooth over the ridges. Now that you have your base, choose which side will be the bottom and write your name with a sharp pencil or a toothpick. Once you have your name on your project, flip it over and score the edges of your base with a toothpick. Place your slip and add a coil. Take off any excess clay and smooth over the seam. Wiggle the ring of clay in place until it sticks. Okay, and now you can place another coil, and make sure that the seams of each coil are never aligned because that could weaken the project. Once you have reached the size that you want, use your finger or a popsicle stick to gently smooth out the coils on the inside. And, if you want, you can also smooth over the coils on the outside as well. When the coils are smoothed out, go over your bowl with a damp sponge just to smooth it over, then set it aside. For the second method, we are going to need a bowl, newspaper, tape, and scissors. First, I cut the newspaper into strips. Then I tape the first strip to the bottom of the bowl. I tape down each strip onto the previous strip and adjust to make sure I don't crinkle the paper or lose the shape of the bowl. Once I have all my newspaper taped down, I cut off any excess paper. So again, I start off with a spiral, but before I smooth it out, I place it into my newspaper covered bowl. Then, I smooth out the side that is facing me. I make some more coils and shape them into zigzags and spirals. You could make clay balls, waves, whatever kind of coil shape you'd like to make. Just make sure that your coils are not too thin. If you have large gaps in the design, just place some clay in the gaps and then smooth it over. Once you have placed everything and filled in the gaps, just make sure the inside of your bowl is smooth and that there are no thin spots. Now set aside your bowl to let the clay stiffen a bit. Once the clay is more able to hold its shape, take the bowl out and remove the newspaper. We need to make feet for our bowl. There are many ways to do that, but I am just going to make a coil, make a ring large enough for my base, then score the ring, put some slip-on, then wiggle it into place. Then I use a tool, a popsicle stick or a butter knife or maybe a spoon would work, and I just gently smush down the edges of the base and seal the gap between the bowl and the ring. Now put your name on the bowl and set aside to dry. We sell clay at the shop for $1 per pound and it does come with slip. If you would like to have your piece fired, you can either have it fired with glaze or without glaze. Just drop the item off at the shop, making sure that you have put your name on them. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.